In this video, we'll be looking at adding a fixed navbar to our web page. So over here at Get Bootstrap website, I'm going to look at examples and scroll to the fixed navbar. So let's open it a new window, or actually new tab, and let's see how it works. Basically, it gets stuck to the very top of the window, and no matter what you do, when you scroll down the page, it still stays there. So let's quickly see how they've done this. I'll press Ctrl U to view source, and now I'll just click on this custom navbar-top-fixed.css that is added after the minified Bootstrap code. So when we click this link, that's what we get. So let's just copy this, and maybe you're surprised there's nothing special here. It just sets the minimum height of the window to be enough for the page to be scrollable, and then it's adding a padding top of 4.5 rems, which are responsive ems. Okay, so back in here, let's first open our Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we've got our project open in Visual Studio Code, and let's just see where we're going to put it. We don't need the sticky footer styles anymore, but instead we're gonna say sticky header, and let's just select everything, Ctrl V to paste in the code, and go File, Save. So that's the first step, and the next thing to do is let's close this, and here we're going to inspect the page. So I'm just going to press F12 and target the navbar itself, and now let's drag this down a little bit, and we can see this grouping of CSS classes. So I'm just gonna press copy, go back to Visual Studio Code, and back in here I'm going to open the navbar, and let's just paste it in at the very top to see how they differ. So navbar is the same, then expand MD instead of expand LG, then navbar dark, fixed top, and BG dark. So basically the only thing that we need to add here is fixed dash top. So let's just do that real quick. And now that we go File, Save All, that should be it. That should be everything that we need to do. So let's close this example here, and back in here our file has already been regenerated. So I'm just going to press refresh, and now when I go scroll down, it works. The only thing is I've also got this gap here, so I need to get rid of it. So let's press F12 again, and let's target this thing right here. So obviously this is the result of this padding top. So if I remove the padding top completely, it should be gone. Okay, so we don't need to use this line right here. So I'm just gonna delete it, go File, Save All, and back in here I'm gonna hit refresh, and that's it. We've got the navbar behaving as we wanted. Now the next thing that I want to do is I want to add some links. So let's just add a few links that are going to make this this website unique. Okay, so back in Visual Studio, back in navbar, I'm going to say we don't need this home link really. Okay, so I'm just going to erase it, and right here I'm going to say send request. Okay, send request, reply to request. So here we're gonna say reply to request, and we're gonna add another one, and that one's gonna be, let's say, about, and we're gonna just add the text link. And now that we've done all of this, let's also do the btn default. Okay, save all one more time. Now when I press refresh, that's what we get. I want the little hand icon to appear when I'm hovering over the button here, so let's also do that real quick. So back in here we can say, I guess we can just say button button cursor pointer file, save all, and now when I hit refresh, I should get this nice result right here. The search box works and it's all good. So that's basically it for our navbar, and in the next video we'll keep on making changes to our web page.